Hello and welcome to another episode of Need for Speed Underground 2. Like, the title of the game is in the left top corner and I'm like looking at the screen like, what game am I playing? Golly, I don't know anymore. Yes, it's Need for Speed Underground 2. And yeah, I've been out of the run for quite a bit. And I've got no idea what I was planning to do or anything. So I'm sorry if I'm not too... Wow, I'm not too good right in my mind right now. I'm a bit offset. Like, my LCD screen is broken and it's got like a big blue line on the left side of my screen. And it doesn't, it doesn't annoy the shit out of me, but it's pretty annoying, yeah. And let's see. I've had it apart now. I've just screwed it open, clicked it open, and tried to repair it, and it turns out it can't be repaired. A lot of people say that it is a broken AVG cable. Yeah, you've got AVG and DVI and HDMI. And I use AVG, which is analog video something. And DVI is of course digital video input. So it's not AVG, it's AVI, I think. Analog video input. I guess you can say it. Okay, so last time we got a sponsor. Fuck yeah. I'm just mindlessly racing around the city, trying to explain why my screen is broken. I don't know why my screen is broken, but I can tell you, I can advise you, like, when you buy something cheap, you're actually buying something really expensive, because you're gonna have to buy that thing twice, because it's gonna break. We have a saying in the Netherlands for that, like, buying cheap is buying expensive or something, and it's really true. I mean, you're gonna have to buy it twice. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do. I didn't really plan this episode, so yeah. I was gonna tell you though, this, I think, this might actually be Solo Air, but I know that in the American version of this game, there are Best Buys scattered around the city. But because I'm Dutch and we don't have Best Buy in the Netherlands, and the European version doesn't have that. The racing types I've explained to you. I think I've explained them all to you. Yeah, we've done a drag race, we've done a drift race. Yeah, we've done all the race types, so I guess let's go and drop into the circuit. I'm gonna have a little look at the map. Quite a lot of races. I think these are all circuits. These cross races are the sponsor races. I'm not sure. I guess we should get sponsor races out of the way first. I'm really chaotic today. I also have downloaded a save file from the internet. I might have explained this before, but I'm gonna do it anyway again. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, wait, what's that? Sorry. Oh, it deletes all the races from the map, because I've got my waypoint set. I was already like, what? Anyway, and it's called Shooter. So that person called himself Shooter, and he hacked the save game, he hacked the game file. And by doing so, he gave himself like $3 million dollars, I guess. And because he did that, it's a really fun thing to do, because you don't have to buy your cars. You can just... He had a 100% save file and everything. So I balls around in that, and I have been a bit cheeky, because my video thumbnails are from that save file. So you're gonna see a lot of things that don't have anything to do with the actual game race. That's a pretty long circuit actually, if you look at it. Pretty long. It's a circuit. It's from Dan. Hey! Dan Hardcastle. Bro sponsors. Actually, you should say procrastinators. Sponsors back. Winners. Winners sell products to kids. Winners get paid. We need to get paid. So get out there and win. Well, I'm gonna accept your offer. Not cute, I guess. Dropping names like a mouse. Wow, your face is distorted. How the heck's that? That's alt. It's alt. Or alt. Alt. It's alt giving me the nitrous boost. I have been contemplating getting a car quite long now, and quite some time, and I really can't decide because the law in the Netherlands is a bit off, I guess. Basically, a short time ago, the rules were very simple. When you get a car that's older than like 20 to 30 years, you don't have to pay road tax. So that means you do have to insure your car, and you have to pay fuel, of course, but you didn't have to pay the actual taxes. And road taxes are really high in the Netherlands. Like, the heavier your car gets, the more expensive it is to run. It's simple. And even the taxes on fuel are really, really high here. So driving a car is really expensive in the Netherlands. But they've changed the law, and now your car needs to be 40 years old to be able to drive a car without tax, without paying tax for it. So it's like, I'm gonna get a classic car, and I'm gonna, you know, roll it around and feel all awesome, because they're really good 30-year-old cars, which are from the 70s or something. Yeah, they're from the 70s or the 80s. Anyway, they're really good cars. You can drive a car with a massive engine for nearly free, except for, of course, you having to pay the insurance and the fuel for it. So yeah, I was contemplating getting a car, and there are really two cars that I've got in mind: either a Citroen BX or a Citroen CX. Now, if you don't know the cars, go look them up. They're really interesting cars in my eyes because they're technologically very advanced, and yeah, I just, because I work on French cars most of the time, they're really an investment as well, because I can learn how the car looks and learn how the car works and stuff. And I just love suspension spheres. It is just so much better than like your standard springs. But yeah, I was either thinking of buying a CX Series 1 because they are really cool in my opinion, and really fast. They've got like huge engines. They've got 2.5 litre engines, like 4-cylinder inlines, and a massive turbo slapped onto that. They're like hotter than hell, really. And they're just crazy cars. I just like them. They're my type of car. And the other one is a BX 1400, which is a BX, of course, with a 1400cc engine, which is not a lot, but it does get you around fairly well. I mean, it also weighs 400 kilos, so it's a really light car as well, 400 to 500 kilos, somewhere there. So yeah, it's a pretty light car. But I don't have, I'm not rich or anything, and really, I've done 2 years of work on YouTube to get like 70 euros together. So yeah, even that is a bit sad. So this isn't really a job, this is more like a hobby. And it's always fun if you can get revenue for your hobby. Anyway, so either the CX or the BX, and then either the CX. Oh my god, I'm gonna tell a story now, and the name is the full story. It's a Citroen CX 25 GTI Turbo. Yes, that's the full name. Oh yeah, and it's got ABS. That's also written on the back of that car. It's like a massive name. And yeah, it's a car I would like. And the other one is just a BX14. So yeah, either one of those. Yeah, really, I don't have the money for a car, so it would be best for me to get the BX because the tax on the BX is very low. Because the other option I have is a GS or a GSA. And if you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, then look up either Citroen CX, BX, or GS or GSA. Because those are 40 years old and you can actually drive them for nearly for free, which yay. But they're not really the fastest car in the world or anything. They're about average. They've got a 1300cc engine, air-cooled boxer engine in the front. So they're like a mix between a Beetle and a 2CV. You know, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then yeah, it's a conversation with myself. But really, I'd like to have the CX. It's a crazy car. It's a lovely car. They ride like amazingly good. So yeah, I might be a rock star and just do it, or I might be my own stupid self and not do it. One or the other. Let's go and get into the next circuit race. We're from Greg. This is hot, dude. Sponsors floating around checking out the scene, and this run counts towards your deal. Ya got to kick it out there like there ain't no end. Like, why? Yeah. I'm not gonna get a Peugeot, by the way. Did pretty well there. I really like the way Need for Speed, runs their cars. They're really easy to control. They're really cool. These videos might be a bit boring because there's no music in them, but what do you say? That was terrible. I disappointed even myself. So maybe I should stop talking about the Citroens, but that's the thing that interests me at the moment. Yeah. I'm also not gonna get like a Saxo VTS or anything. It's just I don't want that kind of car. I don't want a boy racer. I want a more serious car. I want a more. I guess I'd rather have a comfortable, slower car than a really fast, uncomfortable car. Like this Peugeot 108, 208 I'm driving. Oh my god. No, it's a 106, isn't it? I was reading the back of the car, but I can't read it really. It's a 106. Oh man. Know your cars, Yorick. Know your cars. So yeah, I really want to get a car. Don't have the money for it. Yeah, I've got some saved money, but like to be able to run a car, you need a consistent income, and the only consistent income that I've got is the money I get from the government to live. Basically, in the Netherlands, you have I don't know. I guess you've got a study fund that you get from the government for like, yeah, you're studying, very good job for studying. Here you get some money from us to live from, I guess you could say. And also it's also weird because I have health insurance, but again the government pays me money to be able to for me to be able to pay for my health insurance. So basically we have health insurance in the Netherlands, but we also have like a thing, we have a program where the government gives us money to be able to pay for our health insurance. So really, we're not paying health insurance, but the government is paying health insurance. It's really weird how things are set up here. It's just weird. So yeah, I live for free right now. I'm living with my father. Yes, I'm living at home, at my childhood home. And I get money from the government to pay for my health insurance, which I have to, and to pay for my school, which I have to. So really, I'm living for free. Which I'm totally fine with, because I have money left over for me to buy cool stuff from, and since I don't pay for groceries, or heating, or water, you know, it's pretty swish. I'm not really concentrating on the race, that's why I keep catching up with me. Lucky for me, the AI is as stupid as a bull shark on steroids, I guess. I've never seen a bull shark before, by the way. It's not a drift race. What are you doing, car? I thought that was the finish line. It's not the finish line. We're actually a long ways away from the finish line. Yeah. I guess there's not a lot to talk about. Like, I don't have a lot of interesting subjects. It's like, that's it. I was thinking of doing Car Mechanic Simulator for my channel. I'm really interested in the game. I'd really like to see more of it. So maybe in the future. But then again, I've promised to do several games for my channel. But every time I keep neglecting my promises. Come on! Fucking bastard! Aye! What are you doing, you bastard? I'm gonna lose this race because I drove into a traffic car. I don't have any nitrous. Jesus, I'm gonna have to do this race again, I'm afraid. Really, I should focus on racing. I should get a Ford Focus. Jesus Christ, man. You lost. You gotta do this again. Restart. Restart race. Yeah, all in save progress will be... What the fuck, man? Okay. I used to love this game, now I hate it. Oh, there's a traffic van. And we have a stepper box van. It's also weird, and I'm driving against 3 Toyota Corollas. Not that I have a problem with Toyota Corollas, but fuck you! Fuck your mother up the arse. Wow. I'm sorry. I don't have any nitrous. It's like you gain nitrous with like a good style of driving. Then again, you know, what do you in the draft? And also, I hate that crash cam. Maybe I can turn it off. Maybe. Jesus, man. I forgot how trolling this game can be. Or I'm just not having my day. One of the two. I mean, he keeps driving into traffic, but you don't see him, like, being flung miles up in the sky. Fuck you! That was sort of a pit maneuver. I'm actually surprised by how well that worked. I gotta go and get a job at the police. And I can pit maneuver myself all across the country. Yeah. I keep miscalculating, like, my turns. And I don't drive like this in real life. Let's get that clear. So it's like spring vacation here. We've got that in the Netherlands. Yeah, spring vacation. It's pretty simple. You know, it's a week off. Nice, relaxed. It's Tuesday today. Me trying to do a British accent, completely failing at it. But you know, it's like I have more respect for the British language than the American language, even though I speak like every sort of dialect I can. In a moment I'm going to be talking Canadian. No, but it's a thing. You know, I like trying out new accents, and since the British language is the most, or the English language is the most widely spoken dialect in the world, you know, it's pretty interesting in my eyes. I'm like the most chaotic driver in the world. I'm really gonna keep doing that. I have been watching Top Gear yesterday night. It was like 3 in the morning and I was watching Top Gear. Man, those guys. It was the episode from Series 20. It was like the 3rd or the 5th or the 2nd or the 4th or the... Anyway, and they were having a Mazda CX-5 and the Volkswagen Tiguan and 2 caravans, and what they were doing with them is they were going on a caravan holiday, like Hammond and Clarkson, and I was like crying from joy in my bed, like what the fuck, those guys, man, those guys. I love Top Gear. It's like my favorite TV show out there. I watched it on my PC, by the way. You might think, 3 in the morning watching Top Gear. Yeah, I watched Top Gear on my PC, and I'm not afraid to tell you that I watch it illegally downloaded from the internet. I'm like smiling right now. And it's from a website called Final Gear. So yeah, I can recommend you do that. But I would also like to stress that downloading things from the internet is not right. Like, I don't have a problem with if you once before in your life have bought this game, for instance, that you then download it for the internet because you broke your game disc. I think you have the full-on right to download it from the internet. Same with Alice Madness Returns, you know, if you've bought that once before, you can download it from the internet. You know, it's... yeah, I think you've got the right to do that because you've paid for it once before. But I've never paid for all the seasons of Top Gear. But what I think is weird with downloading TV series from the internet is you watch TV, yeah? But you don't pay for that. Well, you sort of do. Yeah. There is something in the Netherlands, again, a sort of tax you have to pay for. I'm gonna discover this shop for a second. You pay a tax for watching TV, which is conveniently called watch and listen money. You pay it because you can listen to the radio, and you pay it because you can watch TV. Pretty simple, innit? So yeah, you do pay for watching TV. But then again, you've paid for that, So I think if you've missed a program, why should you be not allowed to download it from the internet? You know, why should you be getting a penalty for that? I mean, yes, you've got right. There are people who hold the rights to that TV program, but you've paid your watch and listen money, so you've got the right to see it, right? A lot of times I wonder, you know, where's life in the world going? I remember in a past episode I was driving like right here. Yeah, there it is. There was this instructional thing. And also, there we've got the circuit race we need to do. And we're in Beacon Hill again. I would not go aboard that thing, but you know, Gabriel. We're listening to Gabriel Iglesias, I think. Don't worry, there's some stiff competition here, but I think you can take them. You need this win for your contract, so don't screw up. Don't worry. No, you're gonna be angry at me. Where the FPS gone? I mean, I've got 15 FPS, but it seems so jerky. I'm just gonna rocket in front because I don't want to be pitted like the last time. By the way, at the shop where I have my internship, they've got a Citroen XM, not an SM, but an XM, which has got a 3-litre V6 engine, and it's a lovely car, and one of my colleagues is leaving it there for me to fix up. I think that is awesome. There's all sorts of things I need to do. I need to get rust out of the thing, I need to change all the leads on it, and you know, a car with hydro pneumatic suspension has a lot of leads. A lot of leads. Like brake leads, suspension leads, hydraulic steering leads, like all the leads. It's got all the leads. Yeah. But he's leaving it there for me to fix up, which is pretty awesome. It means that he's not going to do any work on it. I think that's just cool. I like that. But there's also rust I need to clean away. I need to weld, you know, things on the car. It's a really diverse job. It's turning towards being a full restoration. It's going to be a lovely car, and I wish I had the money to drive it, because I would definitely, after being done with it, I would buy that sucker. Well, I'd probably buy it before it was fixed up and then fix it up anyway. But you know, the back axle is hanging from it, and I have to work the places where the back axle connects to the rest of the car. It's really rear chassis parts and the front chassis parts. And I need to move on to the full front of the car. And the oil needs changing, and the clutch needs to be replaced. This doesn't have a clutch, it's an automatic. What the fuck am I talking about? The clutch doesn't need to be replaced because it doesn't have a clutch. I have no idea how an automatic transmission works. I know that there's something about a torque converter, and it doesn't really have a clutch, but if some of you can explain to me what an automatic, how an automatic transmission works, then I'd gladly listen, because I've got no idea. Yeah. We're turning towards, I guess, the end of our video, because I am getting towards the finish line of this race. Better spend some nitrous. But yeah, the automatic transmission. Some other things. I think the ATF needs changing as well. Jesus, there was another thing I needed to change. Yeah. That's not the clutch. No, really, it needs. Oh, this timing belt needs changing, and water pump. That's it. Yeah, we might get a cutscene. I hope so. We... God damn it! God damn it! You broke the rules! So yeah, really, I've no idea what we're doing at the time. I do know I've got a pretty dented front bumper right now. Yay, another $25! I've got an SMS. Hey, there's a cash bonus. Oh. They call it bank reward. I'm gonna talk about him again. Gamers and critics called them money prizes, which it isn't really a prize, is it? Let's see. It's not map. No. It's like S? No, because it's WASD. I'm looking for how to look through my SMS messages. Switch camera. A, D, F. Let's pause. Okay. O, U. Oh. Hey, statistics! Awesome statistics. I love that. Total spent on car. So I nearly spent today's. Oh my god, that's cool. Okay. R is reset. Q. Going over all these things. I thought it was a number. You know, the SMS. That's the spray show. Jump to garage, I guess. No. Wow. How to look through your SMS messages. Is it tab? Might be tab. It's tab! Real-time performance tuning. Take your car out on the test track and make adjustments to your performance settings in real time while on the road. Drift racing. Taking magazine shots. When taking magazine cover shots, use the preview function to see the best angles and setups for your car before you snap the final picture. A car specialty shop, one of the trickiest shops to find. Keep an eye out for the yellow light at the entrance or to the driveway. I've already found that. Sponsor icons. Hey, I wanted to give you a heads up. I wanted to give you a head. Yeah. And now as you're under contract to the sponsor, you have to complete some of the specific the X icons. That's them. Get over there and tear it up. Talk to you later. Okay. So yeah, really, those X races were my sponsor races. That's it. Yeah. I'm gonna be ending this episode here, guys. I'm sorry. Talk to you later. Yeah, I've got 30 FPS. Awesome. I can do up to 50, by the way. Where's my... Is it the F8 key? F9 key. Okay. Bye!